All right, guys, welcome back to the Few Show. Oh, 3D. You like that, Lou? I'm adding this 3D thing.
Move. It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I think of like eels attacking me or something.
There you go. We're attacking the other shows. Yeah. All right, guys. Now the moment that that I've been waiting for. Welcome our special guest today, Dynamite Didi. Hola, mamita. ¿Cómo está? Lo mismo. A ver, get as close as you can.
Oh, you just
I
close to you.
I do, but you're lucky this monitor's right there.
Take off. It's like a third person. It really
Yes, yeah. But look at us. Look at us.
Hey, we look good. What's the name of this?
The Futron 5K. You know they're up to they're self 4K and we have 5K. It's even sharper. It's almost 3D. For example, look, if I grab this, look, 3D. Huh? So
Look real good. Oh,
look at that. Look at you tackling somebody. My God. All right. So yes, the Futron 5K is giving us that layer of amazement here on the Few Show.
Very interesting.
Hey.
¿Cómo estás? Yeah, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit.
Thanks for having me first and foremost.
Oh,
I'm really excited.
pleasure.
So.
Honor. Thank you so much. Now, I'll mention this right off the bat. There are 3 women wrestlers that the Few, when we started and got on the scene of supporting indie wrestling, they were Dynamite Didi, Angel Rose, and La Rosa Negra. Those are the ones that we saw consistently. And amazing. And of course, I mean, we've seen, the dimensions of them just establishing themselves in the last few years, and from one spot to another. It's amazing to watch that. So this segment is called the F5 match. And this segment is going to be Captain Bogey versus Dynamite Didi. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to kick your...
Yeah, I know. Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. You should be sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, you're the one with the moves.
Now,
Now you're asking yourself, what is the F5 match? The F5 match is the Few Five Fanatic Face Off.
I like that.
All right. Now, I will be asking the question no one dares to ask. And Dynamite Didi needs to have an answer. Now, you guys know how this goes. At the end of this, I'm going to place my hand on top of myself and then on top of Didi. Whoever has the largest crowd reaction from our studio audience wins this F5 match.
all right.
I'm sorry. We had to do this.
I think I
As
got
a
this
first.
one in the bag already. I mean,
Wow. Okay, and I will mention this. I am 0-18 so far in F5 matches.
where are you, an Undertaker? What's going on here?
Yeah, no, but I'm on the other side of the
I
Undertaker's.
gotta be Brock Lesnar then.
But listen, zero wins to 18 losses. That's my record. I've lost 18 times.
You lost.
So you are-
0-18.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I'm the Undertaker. Okay.
Yes, you are.
Great, let's do this. I'm ready.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so let's go to the tail of the tape. Presenting in my corner at 6 feet tall and weighing in at 10 pounds less than the last time. Hailing from NYC, Miami, wrestling promotion, The Few Show. My finishing move is, and you tell me if this might work, the F5 gotcha.
Gotcha.
But only from behind, maybe if I
F5 gotcha.
F5 gotcha, like
If I gotcha.
F5 and gotcha from behind.
Yeah, sure. That
Hopefully
works. Sure.
it'll do some no damage. All right. My catchphrase is, if you ain't here, you're nowhere. That's right.
Está bien, I like that.
Le gustó, le gustó.
I like that.
Okay. So, on the other side, I have Dynamite Didi. So, height is just right.
That's right.
And weight, you never ask a lady.
That's right.
Okay. Hailing from Sexy Town, Miami. Yeah. Now, I put it on Google Map, and Google Map has a question mark on it. I was looking for it. Is it near here?
That's Sexy Town, Miami. I mean,
Okay, so-
if you're not from there, then you're not gonna know where it is.
Oh, I see.
Really, very
Is
sorry.
does it mean like wherever you're at, that is Sexy Town Miami? It becomes Sexy Town Miami?
Yeah, I mean, just for the time being that I'm there.
All right. I want to visit there one day. Now, she debuted in August of 2012. So actually, in about a week or so, you're hitting your 5-year mark.
5 year. Oh
Look
my
at that.
God.
And we are here celebrating this. Yes. Awesome. She has been trained by Pablo Marquez, Soulman Alex G, Afa of the Samoan Dynasty, Mercedes Martinez, and Bonnie, a.k.a. Rain. Nice. And a few of these are recent, right? In the last, year or so?
Mercedes and Bonnie are recent, and Pops for almost 3 years.
Okay. Wow.
Almost.
It's
Yeah.
been that long.
Yeah.
She left us for quite a while. Okay.
I did. Yeah.
Resume of promotions. Now let's see if I have this right. Unipro, X Wrestling, CCW, Ronin, D1PW, ICW, WXW, Brainbusters, Fuel Wrestling, PWGP, and Platinum Pro Wrestling.
That's just a
Pretty much
few of the
Of the many more.
There's-
And actually, there was this other one.
Oh, there's
this-
the Knock Room. There's been Shine.
The
now.
Knockout.
There's
Okay.
been Shimmer. I just got on Shimmer in Chicago a couple of weeks ago.
Nice.
That was really
Congrats.
good. Thank you.
That's expanding.
That was very big for me. That was
Awesome.
a big one. Yeah, just a couple in Georgia, NWA, Southeastern.
Nice.
There's been a couple more. I can't remember them.
Too many on the resume.
There's been a lot
And that's a
more
good
added
thing.
to that, so
And that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Nickname. Now, if this is not really her nickname, I don't care. I'm giving it to her. Bootylicious. Is that one of your nicknames? No? Well, it is now from the Few Show. But anyway, what other nicknames? I mean, I like mine.
I mean, I'm just feisty. That's
Okay,
just,
Miss Feisty. There
I'm
we
just
go.
feisty.
All right.
Feisty.
So here we go. We're going to go ahead and start this F5 match. So the straight questions. Let's see if we get the straight answers and who wins at the end. The first question. What are your memories of watching wrestling? Your first memories
Oh my God.
back in the day.
My dad was completely against wrestling. He
Ooh.
still kind of is. But so I would have to sneak watch it.
Wow.
And I remember,
Pobrecita.
well, I first watched it in Venezuela. I'm Venezuelan.
Okay.
And I came here when I was 11. So I watched it over there. And I remember just being so different than anything there
TV.
still is out there anywhere. And it was the lights, it was the Titantrons, it was the characters. And then on top of it, it's like a soap opera with wrestling moves. So
Yes.
that really captivated me. And what it did for me was take me out of my reality and
Okay.
take me into somewhere where I was happy. So,
And it does it for many of us guys.
oh,
You know
absolutely.
that.
And then when I got here, I actually lost it for a few years because I didn't know where to watch it.
Yeah.
And I found it, and oh my God, it was like I found my thing.
Awesome.
So-
And it's kind of like independent wrestling, indie wrestling. How many people still don't know that it's out there and it exists?
No, I know.
For the ones that are in the in crowd, I feel that we are in the in crowd. We found it a few years ago, and it's like, wow, this has been out there.
It's special.
So, yes, it is. Question number 2. Who, and I know this was asked in the Few pre-show, but I want to hear it directly. Who are your top 5 wrestlers of all time?
Roddy Piper.
Nice.
I love that man. I had a chance to meet him
Wow.
when I first started, and that was special because he was very special, and whoever he met, he kind of touched, even if it was for a second. So
Nice.
that kind of for somebody just starting out in the business, it was what I needed to see that
Sure, the spark.
the spark, man.
Nice.
So Roddy Piper, The Undertaker. I love The Undertaker. That is my childhood love, hero, everything.
God, and he's so dark.
I love him. I love him.
Amazing.
Love him. Fabulous Moolah
Oh, nice.
for women. There's a lot.
Yeah.
I have a lot of favorites
Huge.
for women, but she's got to be the first one.
Sure.
Johnny Saint. He's old school British World of
Ah.
Wrestling. Amazing technician.
Nice.
And Bret Hart. So
Bret
those are my
Hart.
top 5. I have so many, but that's my top 5.
We can have like 25,
Oh,
but yeah,
so
top
hard.
5 is hard to nail down. All right. On August 2012, Dynamite Didi came on the wrestling scene. Now, how was that day before the match? Practice time. Before the match and after the match.
My first match.
So that was your first match. So how were those butterflies before, and how was the adrenaline after the match?
I was so nervous. I was.
Oh my God! Security, we got a burper over here in second row. I apologize.
Hey.
This does not happen. This does not happen.
It's okay. So I was really, really nervous. I remember just moving at like 60,000 miles an hour in the ring and just not processing what the heck I was doing, and
You were just going through, bam, bam, just
messing
hitting
up
it.
and everything. Oh my God, it was a hot mess.
Okay. First
But
match.
yeah, but the feeling that I had was like, oh yeah, I
can do
really,
this.
I like it. And afterwards, I was just excited. It was that whole day. I remember just being very nervous, and after it was done, it was just excitement.
Nice.
Of course, you know, there's things you could do better, but just excitement, and that kind of stuck by. So
All right.
Yeah.
So now, when the gear goes on, your music hits, you walk through the curtains. What does the wrestler Dynamite Didi bring to the fanatics of wrestling? What do you bring when you're out there?
character. A lot of character. That's just my feistiness, my Latina sassy, my
Nice.
yes boo, everything comes out there. So character, hard hitting, and just I really try to put on a good show every single time. I want my match to be the best match there is on the card, whether it's all women and men
it
and
should be
women,
done.
just men. Yeah, I want it to be the best match of the card. So I always say a prayer before I go out there, and as soon as I go out there, I'm Dynamite Didi.
Dynamite
Awesome.
Didi.
Dynamite Didi.
Now the last question, question number 5. What is the most memorable experience you've had so far as a wrestler? Memorable experience, match, anything that has really stood out for you?
Well, being part, anything, most of us work hard to be part of the WWE, right? That is
Sure.
the end all be all. For most of us, not all of us, some of us Japan, TNA, or just being successful in the indies.
Yeah.
But I've been very grateful enough to be part of a couple of instances with them. And the first time that I had a tryout with them, I was one of the Rosebuds.
Oh,
So
Cool.
I was a little bee in the Rosebuds, and that experience of actually going out there after all these years,
Yeah.
experiencing that WWE crowd, seeing the WWE ring, seeing the cameras, seeing just
Wow.
being in like gorilla position,
yeah.
going. It was just, it was something that I was like, oh, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to
And
be.
this is what you want to do.
That's what I want to do. So that was definitely one of the most memorable experiences for me.
Awesome.
And I
All-
got to do it with my love. So that was
Nice.
awesome. He was there too.
Would you want to share? I mean,
Oh.
I didn't want to straight out say anything, but if you want to share.
Of course, Sean Maluda. That is my
Yeah.
boo thing. We've
Sean
been,
Maluda in the house. Shout out, brother.
He's
Okay.
watching. He's my boo's
Awesome. Sean Maluda, the Few Show is here, and definitely you are welcome to be one of our future guests. Put a good word in for us, okay?
I will.
All right, guys. Now we are going to find out who won this F5 match. So you guys know how we do this. I will be placing a hand on myself and then on Dynamite Didi, and according to the crowd reaction, we will know if I finally won one. But anyway, who won? All right, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Nice try.
Are you serious? Boom. All right, here we go.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You have
was-
won the F5 match, and I am now officially 0-19. All right.
That's right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
It was a good match.
No, roasted.
Hey, I can actually say that I've had a match against Dynamite Didi.
Yeah, and you
that's right, and I lost. All right, guys, this is the end of our second segment. Stay tuned for one more with Dynamite Didi. So you guys stay tuned here to the Show.